Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bri and you've discovered Bri Budgets. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a budgeting video, another one. So this one's going to be for paycheck number 2, which is going to be tomorrow, but I am going to be doing my budget today per usual. All right, so we're going to go ahead and crack this sucker open and get started. So pretty much it's going to be very similar to before, although I did work overtime. I don't know what my exact paycheck amount is just yet, but I'm going to fill it in later, of course, like I usually do. But pretty much I did my stimulus. I got my stimulus yesterday. I have that video up and running on the page already, so definitely go check that out. So yay. Okay, and also my nails, I did them yesterday, so you can still kind of see the glue in them, so try your very best to ignore them, please and thank you. But yeah, I'm so excited and so grateful for all the support that I've received so far. I'm just, wow, my budgeting journey is just beginning and I'm about to pay off some debt, guys. Yay. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started with writing my budget for paycheck number 3. Okay, what color? I'm gonna do pinkish. Yeah. Okay, cool beans. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna slide that to the side. I don't need it right now. So pretty much we will start off with my paycheck. And this is gonna be paycheck number 3. Pretty much it's gonna be for, let's see, the 19th. So March 19th through March 25th. Yeah. All right, up here, we already know that there are 4 weeks in March. Ooh, I cannot wait till we get to April. April has 5 weeks, y'all. Since I get paid every week, I'm gonna have 5 paychecks. So since I budget off of 4 paychecks, that 5th paycheck is gonna be a bonus check as well, because my job, we're gonna get a bonus for the for this month pretty much. Then going into the next month is when we actually get it. So that one's gonna be a pretty fat paycheck, y'all. I'm super excited. Or at least I hope we get the bonus. But regardless, that's gonna be an extra $500 something that I don't have to put towards bills. So it's gonna go straight to my sinking funds. I'm super excited about that. All right, so we know my estimated, and I'm a lefty if you guys can't tell. So hello, my other lefties. Righties, of course, you guys are invited too. Okay, so my estimated income, I always budget $525. This is based off of me working 34 to 35 hours. Obviously, I'm a retail worker. I get paid weekly, and so my paycheck is always different based on the hours that I clock for the week. So like I said, this particular paycheck is going to be based off of me working overtime. I hit 40 plus hours, and so my paycheck's going to be a little bit bigger, but whatever's left over, it goes to my debt snowball essentially, or in this case, my March Madness envelopes, and today's the month of March. So yay. So estimated income is still going to be $525. My actual income, we will fill this in tomorrow once I see exactly how much my paycheck is going to be. Then we have the difference. So the difference, like I said, this is pretty much what's left over between these two numbers. This one, I want to say it's going to be closer to $60 or so. It might be even more than that, but that would be awesome. So difference left over, I will fill that in tomorrow as well. Extra income, I don't have any extra income this week, so I'm not even, like, there's nothing for this particular slot that I usually do. Income. You guys, I received my first dislikes on my videos, and I was just like, dang, like, what I do? I don't really like care, you know, it's just videos and stuff, but I was just like, wow. Wow. But yeah, now I'm gonna make my little envelopes, but make it cute. How do you spell envelopes? Do you ever just, you know? L-O-P-E. That's an ugly one. And then S. I always have problems with S's. Oh my goodness. Like I said, it's so ugly, but whatever. I'm gonna leave them like bubbles this time. Okay, this is the actual amount that I will be putting into my envelopes, or the cash that I need to take from the bank. That's gonna go right there tomorrow. Okay, so over here we got our little highlighting section. Whoops. Okay, cool. So we got the weekly budget and the monthly budget. And this is pretty much just what I highlight later on. So we're gonna use pink again. I really like pink. My pink highlighter is so nice, but weekly is gonna be in pink. Go ahead and leave this up here. And we're gonna do, okay, so I've decided I'm gonna do blue. After a little bit of back and forth with myself, blue is gonna be the winner. So yeah, okay, great. Ugh, let me fix that real quick, sorry. Okay, awesome. Moving on, so we have our fixed expenses. These do not change for the most part, I mean, until I pay like the credit cards and stuff off. But pretty much this is bills. So here we are, bills plus, because I do keep my like subscriptions, so like Amazon, Apple Pay, Apple Storage, all that. My gym membership, I put that in here. So bills plus. Okay, then we have, I budget $434 a week, and then $1,731 a month. Make a nice little, this is a really pretty pen color. Oh, that is a hideous line, but this is a really pretty pen color, like wow. Okay, so now for this portion, so I'm gonna write out my actual fixed expenses. So first we have rent, and then we have car note, and then phone bill, Discover, which is one of my credit cards, Citibank, which is another one of my credit cards. Oh boy. And then Genesis, which is another one of my credit cards. It's the third one. This one's the one I'm tackling. This one I should have paid off by the end of the month. And at this rate, that's what's looking like it's gonna happen. Yay. All right, gym, that's my membership plus personal trainer. Subscriptions, like I said, this one is pretty much my Amazon Prime, my Apple Music, and my Apple Storage, because I use a lot of storage, so I had to buy extra storage. It is what it is. And then my Bri auto savings. So this is the savings account I have with my bank. It auto in my fund, which is like my eating out envelope or whatever. So yeah. So for this one, weekly I budget $51, slowly working on getting that higher, slowly but surely. And then my monthly, whoopsies, is gonna be 200. Sorry guys, that looks so bad, but whatever. $200 and $204 a month. Okay. Okay, and then down here we have gas. No one's perfect, guys, okay? I'm trying to write this stuff out. I've never had really good handwriting, by the way. Like, my handwriting's always been pretty crappy. But, I don't know. I like it. I'm used to it now, so it is what it is. Okay, great. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the page, and we're going to sinking funds. Okay, so at the top of like every single thing I've ever done, like notes and things like that, I always put continued for the next page. I don't know, does anyone else do that? Okay, cool. So we have sinking funds. And my sinking funds amount as of right now is $40 a week. And this is pretty much just from my paycheck. So based off of what my paychecks are and my budgeting amount for every single week and month, that's all I'm able to put in at the moment. But I mean, it's something, right? So gotta start somewhere. So for these, I have my Bri spending. Pretty much me spending money on whatever. My Bri savings. We have car maintenance, just in case I need it. to fix like my car or whatever. Oil changes, things like that. Gifts, so for like birthdays, Christmas, whatever I need to buy a gift for. And then medical, that kind of speaks for itself. If I ever need to go to the doctor, get any medication, that'll come out of medical. My loans is basically centered around my student loans. I have a bunch of those. They're halted right now, so I don't need to pay them at the moment, but I'm saving just in case I do have to pay those back. Travel, that one's pretty much, you know, travel. I want to go places eventually after the pandemic. We have emergency. So emergency, pretty much I am just trying to save as much as I can. I want to get eventually 3 to 6 months worth. But yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory as well. If anyone wants me to kind of do a breakdown of all of my sinking funds, why I put the amounts in there, just let me know. Or why I have a certain amount that I want to reach. I can answer those questions in another video. So yeah, that's Snowball. I have that one as well. And then down below, we have the famous March Madness. If you don't know what March Madness is all about, and we're already almost done, well, halfway done with March, then what are you doing? No, I'm just kidding, but definitely challenge you to look up some March Madness videos. They're great. They're super awesome. We're saving so much money for the month to see where we're going to put it towards. Yay. So yeah, that's what my March Madness is going to be. It's pretty much my debt snowball, essentially, because I'm trying to knock that stuff out as soon as possible. So yeah, and this one is basically going to be week 3. But this is going to be part 2 because I already did part 1 in my stimulus one. So yeah, we will be filling this in tomorrow because this is what my leftover amount's going to be. Boom. Okay, so now back to this page. So on here, I'm just going to go fill in all of the amounts. We're going to use black ink. Let's see. I want to use a thick one. Yeah. So we already know my estimated income is $525. Actual will fill in tomorrow. Leftover will fill in tomorrow. There is no extra income. And then my envelopes, the actual amount I am stuffing, we'll do that tomorrow as well. So pretty much I like to break everything down and bring it down here as well. Okay, awesome. Let's see what we have. I don't know, does anyone else like pre-write everything out before they actually go and write the amounts? I don't know, maybe that's just me. It depends how I feel, honestly. Sometimes I'll write them, and then sometimes I'll do the whole entire setup first. It is what it is. Okay, awesome. So $183 I always put towards my rent. Car note, $75. $36 is going to phone bill. $13 is going to Discover. $25 for Citibank. $25 for Genesis. My gym membership is $45. Woo-wee. Subscriptions are $7. Auto savings is $25. And $100 for minimum, and then Genesis around $100 for minimum as well. My gym membership comes to about $180, give or take some cents. Subscriptions $28 once you add them all up, and my auto savings is $100 every single month, essentially, in a week, so $25 times 4, 100. For my variables, my gas, I will be putting $12, $32 for groceries, $7 for fun. And then my monthly amount pretty much is $48, $128, and $28. Boom. And on to sinking funds. Okie dokie, so sinking funds pretty much is going to be getting the same amount. So we have our little dashes, JK, JK. Okay, awesome. So sinking funds, we're going to be putting in $5 for each, and all of this should equal $40 pretty much. Unless I can't count, of course, which is probably possible. That snowball's not getting anything again. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Boom! Period. Okay, and then this we'll fill in tomorrow, like I said. Also, I'm going to do my bill denominations. I'm going to use a soft ink pen for this part. Okay, so let's see. Bill, note, denominations. I'm going to start doing this in my videos now, so everyone will see exactly how I write this all out. So we have 100s, we have 50s, 20s, 10s, 5s, 1s. Awesome. And then I'm going to do my tallies of the exact amount that I need. And then doop, 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 doop. And doop, 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 doop. So this row is going to be for the amount of tallies I have. So like I have like 9 ticks, right? So that's going to be 9 $100 bills, and then 9 times 100 is $900. So that will go right there. Pretty much just to kind of sum that up. I'm going to do the amounts that I have here. Then I'm going to add to the ticks tomorrow, because obviously my March Madness Challenge envelope part is going to be a little bit different. But pretty much I already know the amount, so I'm just going to kind of go through them. So rent, since it gets $183, we're going to do one $100 bill, 150, 170, 180, and 1, 2, 3, 183. So we have 100. So we're going to do 1 and then 2 ones. I might run out of space here, honestly. Groceries is $32. So we're going to do a 20, whoops, wow. So 20, 30, 31, 32. Let's see. For fun, it's getting $7. So 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's cutting into this. Oh, well. And then for all of my sinking funds, they're all getting $5.